I have a lot of arty-farty friends, and we collectively watch a lot of arty-farty movies, and we praise and mock these works of art. Recently, an arty-farty friend was squawking about the warnings that they put on movies when they play them on television. I like the warnings when they play movies on televisions, because sometimes, if they don't have a warning, I don't really seem to have time to watch the movie. But when I hear them say this program contains sexuality and nudity, oh really? Nudity and sexuality? I'm listening. Go on. Even more enticing than the televised heads-up warning for me is when religions rally against a work of art. Religious outrage against anything makes that anything fascinating to me. I can honestly say that I have seen dozens of movies, read dozens of books, and listened to dozens of bands solely because a religious organization was against them. If you object to an artistic work based on your own sensibilities, then I have no problem with you. When I see people standing with picket signs on sticks and any God reference on these picket signs, well then your opinion is null and void. God can speak for himself. Stop speaking on behalf of God like he's a friend of yours that couldn't be here today because he's at home sick. If God wants us to know something, we'll just know it. You don't get to speak for God. Speak for yourself. My personal schism from religion lays here in the paradigm that religious people credit everything that's great about being alive to God's will and everything that sucks about being alive on wicked people and the devil. You can't have it both ways. If your all-knowing, all-powerful God is the source of everything, then everything is an extension of his will. That's everything. Not just kitty cats and sunshine. Everything. Cancer, AIDS, miscarriages, phlegm, menstruation, Stephen Harper, all of them. If something good happens, God gets the credit. If something bad happens, you get the blame. Convenient, no? Their cop-out for this is always, well, he works in mysterious ways, and they hit you up with that, his work is beyond us, jazz. Well, if his work is beyond us, then why pretend to get any of it? Just stand back in awe and appreciate whatever you want, without magical beings and visions and your little voices in your head giving you instructions. Religious people aren't the only ones that like to deflect. Politicians like to do that too. They like to place credit on imaginary sources and blame all the bad things that happen on their opponents. It doesn't feel right to me, which is why I like political organizations that stay out of mudslinging as much as possible. Politicians are just as bad as the religious preoccupied. Politicians are just as bad as the religious preoccupied. Whenever I hear that a country banned a movie or a book, I almost seek it out immediately and buy that product for no other reason. Why'd you buy that movie? It sucked. Iran banned it. I had to have it. My wife bought the film 300 twice just for that reason. Oh, and that for the fact that watching the muscle men in the movie gets her soggier than a New Orleans orphanage. Banning movies just makes them more interesting than they usually are. Makes them sound important, which by being banned, they become.